Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 OSDA State Finals. Our first order of business on our mission is to welcome you. This year's tournament looks a little different than normal. We never dreamt at last year's state finals what was about to transpire. It's been a challenging year. But as always, speech and debate persevere. We have learned new skills this year, troubleshooted technology, adapted, created, and continued to thrive. We congratulate you on your accomplishments. Students and coaches, we appreciate you more than ever. We know it's been hard, but speech and debate are worth it. You are worth it. At this year's state finals, we challenge each of you to prepare for your mission. Your mission is to get your task done in every round. Your task is to win each round so that you can survive. Those crewmates who complete the ultimate task will take their rightful places among our circle of champions. On behalf of the board of directors of the OSDA, I congratulate you on your accomplishment and wish you success. Over the next few days, we will witness more than 1,000 of Ohio's best as they compete in 9 different speech categories and 4 different debate categories. At the end of our competition, we will reveal our state champions. However, we begin our celebration with an opportunity to thank the men and women who have made speech and debate possible in the state of Ohio. Please join me in welcoming our crew leaders, the members of the Ohio Speech and Debate Association Hall of Fame. Here to preside over the Hall of Fame induction and to welcome 2 new members to their elite ranks is Missy Sturtzbaugh, a Hall of Fame coach from North Canton Hoover High School.
It is my distinct honor to preside over this ceremony. The OSDA Coaches Hall of Fame was established in 1982 to recognize coaches for their dedication to the speech and debate students of Ohio. In order to be eligible for induction into the OSDA Coaches Hall of Fame, a coach needs to have been on their mission for at least 17 years, served at the leisure of the OSDA, and advanced students to the highest clearance level on speech and debate missions. Today, we will begin to celebrate our 2 inductees for 2021 with a brief recognition and a few words to commemorate this event. Next year, it is our mission to celebrate them in our traditional way as a community. It is my pleasure to introduce our 2 newest members of the Hall of Fame, Carrie Kofer of James F. Rhodes High School and Hathaway Brown School, and Sam Zulia of Wadsworth High School.
Hi, Carrie. Congratulations on being inducted into the OSDA Coaching Hall of Fame. What an incredible honor, but one that is so well deserved. I cannot thank you enough for all of the leadership you have shown in our district in the 13 years that I've been coaching in Cleveland, and I'm sure the many other years that you have been coaching and a part of the Cleveland district, especially this year with all that was going on with the pandemic. It's amazing how you've stepped up and really led our district to ensure that kids had opportunities to compete. I would be remiss if I didn't thank you for your delicious baked goods that you provide on a Saturday. They are famous in our district, and I'm sure across the state everyone knows about your delicious tab rim spreads. So thank you so much. But more importantly, thank you for just always being a great friend and mentor, and someone who just made our Cleveland district tab rims a welcoming and warm place and helped to make sure our tournaments ran smoothly and efficiently. This honor of you being inducted into the Coaching Hall of Fame is one that is very well deserved. We are all so proud of you and so excited for you. Congratulations.
Hi, Carrie. Congratulations on being elected to the OSDA Hall of Fame. You really deserve it. You have been so great for the kids in our district, the coaches in our district, and I've really appreciated your help. I also appreciate the patience that you've had, especially with me in the early years of the Brexville program, especially when I usually screwed up on what I was preparing to file for the state tournament. Yes, you were very patient with me, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much for everything you've done for all of us in the state. You really deserve to be part of the Hall of Fame and take your place alongside the other great coaches in the OSDA Hall of Fame.
Congratulations, Carrie. I'm so excited for you. I'm so happy that you've made it into the Hall of Fame. You deserve this tenfold. You are such an amazing person, an amazing leader, an amazing coach. You are the Cleveland district. You are the reason that we do everything we do and why we, survive week to week. And we made it through this crazy year. And I know we couldn't have made it through this year with COVID without you. And I'm just so impressed with you, everything that you've done. I remember the first time I met you coming into your room. I was a new coach. I had no idea what I was doing. You welcomed me with open arms. I will forever be grateful for that. I have learned so much from you. I look up to you. You are amazing. You are amazing. From guiding all of us to the random times you're doing yoga and tab with me and teaching me about how to run from zombies from a running app. They're all amazing, wonderful memories. And again, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Woohoo!
Congratulations, Carrie. This is a well-deserved honor. Hi, Carrie. I just want to take a moment to congratulate you on your induction into the Hall of Fame. I am so happy for you. You deserve this so much. And I can't tell you just how excited I am for you for getting this well-deserved honor. And of course, I'm doing this with a box of Fig Newtons, our nice little running jokes since the state tournament at Laurel. Next time we're together, they're yours. But again, congratulations. Thank you so much for everything that you have done for me. You're a great friend, a wonderful coach, and I love you so much. Thank you for everything that you've done for me and everything that you've done for speech in Ohio. Thank you, Cleveland coaches, for including me on this. Thank you.
Carrie, I just want to congratulate you on your induction into the Hall of Fame. Whoops, I almost forgot I actually exist. Okay, Carrie, it's good to see you. And like for real. And I want to congratulate you on your induction into the OSDA Hall of Fame, the Coaches Hall of Fame. Well, oh, sorry. And I just want you to remember that. And really, if I could just say one more thing that for you to take with you for the rest of your career, and the rest of your life, really. Oh, sorry. So, in closing, congratulations, my friend. Well deserved. Hall of Famer.
Hey, Carrie, congratulations on making it into the Hall of Fame. You absolutely deserve it. You're wise, loving, organized, so approachable. You understand computers. You're absolutely the best. And we got to continue this celebration next year. It's not going to end this way. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.
Carrie, congratulations. You are so deserving of this honor, and we are all so proud of you. I have to take a quick minute just to take a trip down memory lane with you really quick. And that is my very first interaction with you. It was at Hathaway Brown, 2010, and I brought my little team of, I think, 3 kids to compete for the first time. I had no idea what I was doing at all. And you took me under your wings and showed me, a lot in regards to registration and the categories and everything else. And I was just doing the best I could, honestly. And so I appreciated it. And I also want to point out that my very first interaction with anyone happened to be Fred. So thank you for saving me there. Just kidding, Fred. Anyway, Carrie, we are also incredibly proud of you. I could sit here and share 1,000 stories of us cracking up over something, our acronyms for different things and so forth, but I'll save those for another time. You are very deserving of this honor, and you are adored in this district, and we just can't thank you enough for everything that you do for us. Well-deserved. Today is very well-deserved, and so congratulations. We love you.
Hi, Sam. I just wanted to take a quick minute and say congratulations. We are so happy to congratulate you and celebrate you this weekend on your induction into the Coaches Hall of Fame. We are so happy to have you in the Akron District. Your infectious smile and your laugh are amazing and wonderful, and we are so glad that you are being inducted this year. It's a great honor, and you well deserve it. Congratulations.
Hi, Sam. As a Wadsworth High School speech alum, I'm extra proud of your accomplishment. Congratulations on being inducted into the OSDA Speech Hall of Fame. It's a well-deserved honor. And thank you for serving the Akron District and OSDA with style, with kindness, and with integrity. Enjoy this special time.
Hi, Sam. Congratulations on making it into the Hall of Fame. I'm so proud to have been one of the people that nominated you for this prestigious award. Oh my gosh, Sam, you so deserve this. You've helped so many kids, and it never mattered whether they were Wadsworth kids, Stowe, Worcester, anybody that needed your help, you were always there to give a helping hand. I will never forget you coming to nationals with us and helping drive us to everything. And you had nobody at nationals, but you were willing to give all your heart and soul and all your time to us. And I'll always appreciate that. I'll also appreciate your smile, your encouragement, and all the help that you give everyone. I know sometimes it's really hard to reach out, but you always did, no matter what. You so deserve this Hall of Fame honor. Congratulations.
When I think of Sam Zulia, I think of someone who loves speech and debate, someone who's passionate about the activity, passionate about the art, about creating genuine emotion and human connection through this activity. I think of someone who loves their students, loves their competitors, respects their colleagues, and really enjoys doing what we do during the week and on Saturdays. Sam, I have enjoyed tabbing with you. I have enjoyed laughing with you, competing with you. I have enjoyed sharing buses with you. And I'm really just honored to be able to coach with you in the Akron District. I've enjoyed serving with you on some of the committees that we serve on, and I'm really proud to call you a colleague and proud to call you a friend. Congratulations on your induction into the OSDA Hall of Fame.
Sam, it's fitting that in this extraordinary year, we get to induct another extraordinary coach into the OSDA Coaches Hall of Fame. So congratulations on your induction. We are all so proud of you here in Akron.
Hi, Shelby Miller here, and I just wanted to say congratulations, Sam. But seriously, Sam Zulia, I am so excited for you. You are one of the most fun people I've ever met, and also just like a really good person. Jimmy and I have looked up to you since the moment we met you. I'll never forget when we were seniors in high school and found out that you were gonna be coming with us to Birmingham, Alabama. And let me just tell you, we freaked out because you are the coolest person in the world is what we thought. And I think it's still true. I think you are one of the coolest people in the world. I'll never forget your road rage and our Jimmy John's trips and just hanging out and having fun with you that whole week. But what's really cool about life is that we've been able to get only closer with you since becoming coaches, and we have learned so much from you. You have taught us about coaching, about speech, about life, about being a good person, and I am so grateful. I cherish that so much. Nobody deserves this more than you, and I am so happy for you. Your students at Wadsworth are so lucky to have you. I'm lucky to have you as a friend and a mentor. Thank you, and congratulations! Hoo, hoo, hoo.
Hi, Sam. Congratulations on Hall of Fame. You deserve it. It is such a joy to work with you every week. You have an infectious laugh, and I can't think of a school that I've had more fun with being a rival with than I have with Wadsworth. So congratulations on all that you've done. Take care.
Hey, Sam, it is Jimmy Miller from Stowe. Just wanted to wish you congratulations and to somewhat virtually celebrate your induction into the OSDA Hall of Fame. It's well deserved, and we're very excited for you. obviously. So because we can't celebrate with you in person, I wanted to kind of take this time to share a quick memory with you. I remember in 2013, you came with Shelby and I to nationals. And despite the fact that you ran through the streets like a velociraptor at one point, I think even then we knew that you were somebody that we really admired and who inspired us. And as we became coaches after that moment, the moment that we were officially knocked out of the competition, I guess we became coaches. Since then, I think we've continued to really admire you and feel inspired by you. And you've always kept your door open to me and to Shelby for any questions we have. So we really enjoy collaborating with you. We really look up to you. And, so for all those reasons, again, we wish we could celebrate with you in person, but we wanted to reach out and congratulate you formally on your induction. So congratulations again, Sam.
Hey, Sam. I just want to take a few moments here and congratulate you on your Hall of Fame induction. The things that you have done at Wadsworth is just amazing. I know the pressure of taking over a program from a Hall of Fame coach, but to follow two Hall of Famers is just unbelievable. You have done such an amazing job over there. It blows my mind. You are such a talented guy, and I am so honored that I'm able to call you my friend. And I want to thank you for your friendship and for everything that you've done for me. The things I know and the things I don't know about what you've done for me. The fact that you've always had my back means so much to me. You have no idea how much that means to me. And I hope you know that I'm always going to be here for you as well. And again, congratulations on getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. And I might just sit here and smile until Trish cuts me off.
Sam, I just wanted to say congratulations. This is truly deserved. It's been a pleasure to work with you over the past, well, quite a few years now. Very proud of your accomplishments as a coach. Your participation on the board has been most commendable, more so than mine, I'm sure. And I am just so proud of you and your program, all you've done. And I've got to say also that it makes me even more proud to be a member of the Hall of Fame, knowing that you are among us now. So again, congratulations.
Well, Sam, you did it. And this person could not be any prouder. I remember when you were a student, when you were my assistant, and you always strive for the best. You always push the envelope a little bit, but you always strive for the best. And so that success is all that's culminating right now with you being inducted into the Hall of Fame. I remember those cold nights. I've got my snowflake there. I remember those donuts, that pizza, that coffee, how many times we shared all of that together. And then I remember when we were just cool and our 2014 national team that just was so awesome. And you were such a big part of all of that. I couldn't have done any of that without you. Still got my mug here. I use it all the time when we were a very, very formidable team. And now you have brought the team back to that wonderful glory of those days again. Sam, nobody in my recollection deserves this award better than you do. I'm really proud. I know Joe Gaines is really proud. Your team is really proud of you. Great job.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you all today. I am honored to be inducted into the Ohio Speech and Debate Association Coaches Hall of Fame. Congratulations to fellow inductee Carrie Kofer and others nominated this season. I would not be here without the support and guidance of many individuals. My high school coach and Hall of Fame member Joe Gaines, my coaching mentor Victoria Matthews, and my college coach and friend Mark Rittenauer. Each of you has contributed to who I am as a coach. To my husband Nathan, without your patience and understanding through long practices and weekend tournaments, I would not be able to continue to do this activity. Additional thank yous to friends and coaches Catherine Dannemiller, Jeremy Hodgson, Katie Russell, Dan Cece, Carrie Spina, and the coaches of the Akron-Canton District and others around the state. My sincerest thank you and support. And to my students that I have coached, past and present, know that I am proud of each of you. This year has been challenging to say the least. Many of us were not sure what to expect this season. But I can truly say that I am amazed at this community's resilience to continue this activity in the face of a global pandemic. While I wish that we were in person at Austintown Fitch and we could celebrate the state tournament together, I know that we're going to make this one that we will never forget. I sincerely appreciate today's induction, and I look forward to talking with you all again next year at the 2022 state tournament. Congratulations to all, and I look forward to seeing you again next year.
As we continue to honor coaches this morning, it gives me great pleasure to speak about the person for whom this next award is named. Linda Miller served as a distinguished head coach of Fairborn High School and was inducted to the OHSSL Coaches Hall of Fame in 1993. Linda served on various state and NFL committees and hosted tournaments. Those of us who coached with her, however, remember her not only for her coaching prowess, but also for the capable and compassionate way with which she dealt with all of us. I still remember looking forward to invitations I would receive from Fairborn or from Western Ohio NFL, where Linda would adorn communication with personal notes and messages of encouragement. In 2003, Linda was called upon to continue her service to the league by becoming the OHSSL's second executive director. Just as she did as a coach, Linda carried on her passion for speech and debate by guiding hundreds of coaches over her 12-year tenure. And she developed a particular affinity for guiding new coaches. It is in this spirit that the OSDA would like to recognize excellence in coaching by presenting the 2021 Linda Miller Award, which is given to a coach in his or her first 5 years of coaching. Before I announce the finalists and this year's recipient, I want to congratulate all first-year coaches. It's been a challenging year, and I'm glad you could join us for this journey. Thank you for beginning your coaching journey with us this season. And as I've told many of you over the course of this season, thank you for making it to the finish line. I hope it has been worth it. Welcome to what hopefully will be the first of many state finals. We would like to congratulate and recognize the individuals who are nominated for this award because of the incredible work they do for their team, their district, and our state. These outstanding finalists include the following individuals: David Burnett from Revere High School, Rachel Harris from Olentangy High School, and Becca Marks from Hawkins School. Congratulations to all the finalists. We appreciate all that you do for the OSDA. And now let's talk about this year's recipient of the Linda Miller Award for Coaching Excellence, Mr. Christopher Rhodes from New Philadelphia High School. Here's what one of Chris's colleagues had to say about him. In 4 years' time, the New Philadelphia program has evolved from a small debate program to a program that encompasses all events and boasts impressive numbers, especially for a small school. Obviously, Chris's enthusiasm for speech and debate is infectious. He displays a passion for serving students through speech and debate. In addition, Chris has quickly become a trusted member of Canton tab rooms. He is conscientious and thorough, which makes him indispensable in running debate tournaments. In 4 short years, he has become a trusted member of our coach community. Finally, over the past 2 years, Chris has even developed a middle school program that can rival most in the state. Again, he is dedicated to bringing speech and debate to all students. In my opinion, there is no greater goal. Chris Rhodes exemplifies the Linda Miller Award. Please join me in congratulating Chris Rhodes from New Philadelphia High School, this year's recipient of the Linda Miller Award.
We see further because we stand on the shoulders of giants. When Sir Isaac Newton wrote these words, he was expressing his conviction that what we accomplish is possible because of those who've come before us, those who've allowed us to share in their knowledge and their accomplishments, and who have allowed us to stand on their shoulders so we can see further. As I come to you in this video today, I ask that you indulge me for a moment to thank the giants on whose shoulders I have stood, who've allowed me to see further. First are my high school coaches. I think of Alan Rubenstein and a young Manuel Halkias, who took me as a high school student, taught me how to reinforce my point rather than raising my voice, and began shaping and molding me into the communicator that I would become. I think of my college coaches, Dr. Brett O'Donnell, Janet and David Kester, who continued that process, making me into what I would be. Then I think about the Canton District. You have welcomed me in. You have allowed me to stand on your shoulders to see the mistakes that I should avoid and to see how to be successful, as each and every one of you have been successful. I think of my mentor and my former teammate, Penny Harris. Penny, you have allowed me on your shoulders. You have carried me and have shown me how to be a successful coach. I think of the other coaches throughout the state that I've had the privilege of getting to know. You also have allowed me to stand on your shoulders and to see further. I think of my assistant coach, my wonderful wife, Tricia. You not only carry me on your shoulders, but you walk beside me and you help me as we have built this team and as we have begun to see incredible success because of your hard work. Thank you. Students, when we began our team in Philly, my first 4 competitors, Leah, Rafaelito, Celine, and Hannah, asked me, how do we know when we're successful? And the answer I gave them is the answer I gave you. When you go further and accomplish more in life than we as coaches have. You see, we want you to stand on our shoulders and go further. We want you to accomplish more, to see more, to do more, to learn more than we ever have. When you do that, we'll be successful. Mr. Paul Moffett and the OSDA Board of Directors, thank you for this award. I am humbled and grateful to receive it. I'm not sure that I deserve it, but I will work hard to uphold all that it means as I continue on with the Ohio Speech and Debate family. Thank you for this honor.
Thanks to the sponsorship of Rich Kowalik of the Laurel School, we are fortunate to be able to recognize the hard work that our members have done to promote equity and inclusion in the OSDA. One coach has distinguished herself as a tireless advocate in this challenging season for promoting equity and inclusion for our community. Becca Marks from the Hawkins School has advocated for the rights of everyone to communicate and compete in a safe and welcoming environment. This past fall, she presented a breakout session about implicit bias at our coaches conference. Additionally, she produced a training video, a resource packet, and even a workbook for judges and coaches to use to address equity and inclusion issues. She attended Laurel's equity seminar this past October And most recently, she worked with the board of directors to produce recommended protocols for our newly created discrimination, equity, and inclusion ombuds positions at both district and state finals. Becca, on behalf of the OSDA, I would like to thank you for all you do for our organization, and I'm happy to present you with this year's Equity and Inclusion Award. Speech and debate are activities that foster communication, leadership, and success. For proof of this, you only have to look to the alumni of the OSDA who are making their mark. Whether our alumni are teaching and coaching, successfully managing the business world, practicing medicine, navigating the world of politics, or starring on stage or screen, the OSDA is proud to have been a part of their development. This year, the OSDA is honored to recognize 2 individuals as recipients of the Distinguished Alumni Award. Our first recipient is Chris Luzniak. Chris Luzniak is currently a math teacher and department chair at the Archer School for Girls in Los Angeles. His 15 plus years of teaching mathematics began in New York City public schools, where he also founded and coached the speech and debate team. Through this combination of teaching and coaching, Chris worked to develop debate routines that brought student voice and discussion into the math classroom, and he continues to do so today. He coaches teachers in both math and science to develop real-world debate activities for students. Some of his work can be seen at his website, luzniak.com, and in his book, Up for Debate, which is currently published by Stenhouse Publishers. Please join me in recognizing Chris Luzniak with the OSDA Distinguished Alumni Award.
Thank you to the coaches and especially Ms. Kofer for nominating me for the Distinguished Alumni Award. I am so honored and giddy at the news. My high school speech and debate tournaments growing up in Cleveland are some of the fondest memories and most important milestones of my life. I was a very shy and introverted student before Carrie Kofer dragged me onto her speech team. I didn't know what speech and debate even was at the time, but practicing and competing was life-changing. The confidence and skills I learned from speech and debate, starting in HI, by the way, has helped me in countless ways in my career, opened doors to so many opportunities, and helped shape the person I am today. When I coached a team while teaching in New York City, I saw firsthand how many students' lives are changed by this program, and those bonds between students and coaches last beyond high school. I still look up to and adore my first coach, Carrie. I hope you stay connected to your coaches too. Speech and debate is so powerful. Just look at how high schoolers, like those in Parkland, Florida, after their school shooting, are able to speak up and speak out when their voice is needed, due in large part to their speech and debate background. Through competitions in Ohio, I learned how to be an outspoken advocate, a convincing debater, and a dazzling presenter. And this is why I now bring debate in math class, and why I share this work with teachers across the globe. Learning to speak up and speak out is something all students need in our current and divisive political climate. I believe speech and debate skills will lead to a better future. Thank you all again for thinking of me and recognizing me with this honor. I am so proud to be an alumnus of Ohio Speech and Debate. I miss those days. You all are so lucky to be competing this weekend. Remember, it's not about how many ones you get today, but how much you grow each week. Best of luck and thank you.
Our next recipient is Daniel Pohlman. Daniel Pohlman was a national level policy debater for Whitmer High School in the early 70s. With his partner, he not only attended, but championed the NSDA National Tournament. After graduation from Whitmer, Mr. Pohlman first attended Harvard University, where he received his bachelor's in law degree, followed by Oxford University, at which he earned an additional degree in politics. In the early 90s, Pohlman served as a special assistant to the president and senior director for non-proliferation and export controls at the National Security Council. More notably, President Obama nominated him as the Deputy Secretary of Energy, a position which he served from 2009 to 2014. After his time serving in the White House, Mr. Pullman was on a number of federal advisory panels, including the Commission to Assess the Organization of the Federal Government to Combat the Proliferation of Weapons of Mass Destruction. During his time not serving the country in one of these capacities, Mr. Pullman practiced law in Washington, D.C. and worked with the Scowcroft Group. Currently, he is president and chief executive officer of Centrus Energy Corp., a senior fellow at the Belfer Center for Science and International Affairs at the Harvard Kennedy School, a distinguished fellow at the Paulson Institute at the University of Chicago, and a member of the Council on Foreign Relations. Oh, and he has also had time to author 4 books. Please join me in recognizing Daniel Pullman with the OSDA Distinguished Alumni Award.
Greetings. I'm Dan Poneman, originally from Toledo, Ohio, and I'm delighted to be with you here today. I'm honored and grateful to have been awarded the Distinguished Alumni Award of the Ohio Speech and Debate Association. I have very fond memories of my time in high school debate in the early 1970s. We debated such topics as whether the United States should engage in unilateral military intervention in foreign conflicts. This was the era of the Vietnam War. We talked about pollution and how we should finance our efforts to clean the environment. No one had heard at that point about climate change, but we all know now how important it is. And it was fun. I had a great time. I made wonderful friends that lasted a lifetime. I remember getting up at 4 or 5 a.m. to get in the car or get in a bus and drive to Worthington or Massillon or Newark, Ohio. And it was character building. We had just a great time learning from each other, learning from our teachers. I think one of the very wonderful things about high school debate for me is it forced you to look at problems from all sides. So we had to, as I'm sure you do today, take either the affirmative or negative side of a case. And it really promoted civil discourse because in terms of trying to solve difficult problems that our nation and the world confronts, being able to see multiple sides of the same problem is really important to finding solutions that can work for all of us. So it was not only fun, but it was a character building experience. We learned the principles of fair play. We learned techniques on how to research, at that time, we were all using 4x6 cards to write down notes and fill up file boxes and sample cases. Everything's probably done on a computer now, but it was a time of self-education, of camaraderie, and to be invited back to think back on those wonderful days and what I learned is truly an honor. I'm also remembering it was a great time for high school debate, Ohio. I'm still very proud to be a Buckeye. We actually won the national debate tournament 2 years in a row, 1971 and 1972. My older brother David won the nationals in 1971 with his partner Paul Turner. And Ohio has every reason to be proud of you all who are engaged in this tournament. And I wish every one of you every success, not only in the tournament that you're engaged in right now, but in all of your future endeavors. The whole world is watching, and we are reposing our confidence in you to solve the tremendous challenges that our nation and our planet face. And in learning what you learn, both in terms of your analytical skills, in terms of teamwork, in terms of dealing with each other with respect and integrity and a sense of fairness, you are learning the skills that will last you a lifetime and help you and help society and help all of us create a better world for our generation and for all those generations yet to come. Congratulations. Good luck in the tournament, and I look forward to being with you next year in person. Thank you.
While we traditionally spend opening assembly celebrating coaches and alumni and closing assembly celebrating students, I want to take this time to make all the student competitors watching this afternoon aware of a scholarship that coaches and adults have been nominating you for since this season began. Thanks to the generosity of Bowling Green business leader Chuck Stocking, the Friends of the Christian Science Monitor is once again awarding 8 $500 scholarships for excellence in critical thinking to one student in each of the following events: informative speaking, original oratory, U.S. extemp, international extemp, policy debate, Lincoln Douglas, public forum, and congressional debate. I invite coaches and judges to nominate students with the designated Google form on the OSDA High School Judge webpage. It is also on the Christian Science Monitor Scholarship webpage. We will close nominations at the end of this weekend and select our recipients by the end of the tournament. Scholarship winners will then be invited to accept their awards at our virtual ceremony later this spring. And now let's watch a video presentation from our scholarship sponsor.
As avid consumers of news and information, the Friends of the Christian Science Monitor is a collective of media consumers who especially value the balanced, constructive, and compassionate journalism of the Christian Science Monitor. We see its vital place in informing the thoughts of caring and engaged global citizens, especially of today's youth. When news and information is reported in commercially convenient 60-second sound bites, and social media is claiming ever-increasing hours of our attention, we, and especially our young leaders, might ask, am I prepared to be a successful contributor to personal, family, community, national, or global peace and progress? The Intel Corporation recently published an inspiring list of 21st century skills that are needed by thinkers and leaders of today and tomorrow. That list especially highlighted critical thinking and problem solving. At a time when the atmosphere of thought is filled with so many influencers, it is natural to hunger for dependable and trustworthy informational allies. Inspired by the hunger for rock-solid journalism, early 20th century visionary Mary Baker Eddy founded the Christian Science Monitor with one objective: to bless all mankind. The Christian Science Monitor has been recognized as a news and information source that stands for depth, honesty, vision, and more. All this demonstrated by its many awards, including 7 Pulitzer Prizes for excellence in journalism.
What we're doing at the Monitor, and what I explain to people is that, we're exploring shared experiences and shared humanity. We express it in different ways, but it's still the same common challenges, the common triumphs, the common experiences. But the Monitor really freed me to write about societies and people and how they are and what they work for and their trials and their tribulations and their triumphs. And it freed me up to kind of explore more of how other people see the world. So I think actually the Monitor kind of liberated me from the very narrow American lens and allowed me to explore further in terms of, examine the way people think and how that affects the news in the world.
It is logical that the Friends of the Monitor be active in recognizing today's deep-thinking forensic champions. We're grateful to award scholarships to those speech and debaters who have been chosen for their demonstrated excellence in critical thinking. We congratulate and support you as you continue to dig deeper and explore higher.
It's time to start your mission. Good luck to all of our crewmates. We have truly been in this together this year. We thank you for always surpassing our expectations, for your dedication and patience, and for your love of speech and debate. Congratulations, and let's have a great state finals.